come back with, tell us if they did anything or not. Because it's going to take a year, I guess, right? So if you give 9 months, they have to come back here, and we'll know if they do the first testing or not.
Let me say this, my concern, the fact that they haven't done anything, is obviously off again. But if that garage is there, okay, I know I'm involved in the project
Well, then
now.
you give the example. They've had 3 years, they've done nothing. That's a kind of, believe me, I live there, it's done nothing, except we lost the farm and used to farm nothing.
Why can't they come back and start and do it all over again?
That's what's happening.
Come back and do what?
Their application?
That was
Under the new code?
of what I used to say, in the new code.
That's what I mean. I don't think they deserve the exemption.
They go, the other time, they did something.
These other fellows have been working hard
I
at
read
it.
the farmer off the land, he's been sitting there with weeds and sunflowers growing for the last 4 or 5 years. He lost the farmer.
Well, going back to Neil then, I mean, you had all the stats there as far as things that all these different projects might do. What about Traskis? What has been
I don't know of anything that they came back and said that they've accomplished. Let me just pull that.
But is it the same type of thing as you said, that a lot of these things can't be done?
No, only 2 of these, no. Actually, 2 things don't have to be done. Okay, compliance with the no building above the ridge line. That they must do all the perks, and any perks that are not witnessed by the Department of Health will be witnessed by our town engineer. And this is because there was a great number of the perks out there. They were out there roughly 30, 40 days to get the perks to work on these properties.
So none of that's been done?
I know that our town engineer has not been out to any of those.
Fine, well.
There's a 50-foot, this requires no work, a 50-foot buffer.
Okay.
Prior to final approval, the applicant must make an offer of dedication for a drainage district for the stormwater.
Right.
I don't know of that having happened. Prior to final approval, the wet pond design and the landscaping must be set forth and approved by the planning board. I know they have not come back with a pond approval. The applicant must install fencing along the western axis. Doesn't have to be done right away, but that's installed. The erosion control plan, stormwater drainage, and stormwater pollution prevention plan shall be acceptable to the town engineer. I'm not aware of that. And the applicant must indicate which trees are to be removed for the landscaping plan. I'm not aware of that. They are relatively minor issues, but I'm not aware of any of them that haven't been done. I was going to say roughly 30, but I don't know that exactly right.
And it's all one-family dwellings, is it a cluster too?
It's all one-family dwellings. Do you know the farm at all?
Well, about where it's at.
All of them are in the back half of the property, essentially, except a little bit up.
Yeah, Bill Johnson.
You're right there, right against Mr. Johnson's farm.
So now, in our packet, we had the planning board minutes of 3/5 and 8/20, both of 09. And each one talks to the issue, one was they didn't have the full board, so therefore they wanted to put off the decision for an extension.
And the next time it was approved.
It was approved, so they've kind of, I mean, maybe this is not apples to apples, but they're kind of gotten a bit of an extension already.
Well, most of these applicants have gotten some extension. Almost all of them, I think.
I'm just wondering why this, these 2 things, is there something kind of different about Traskis versus the other ones that we've talked about tonight? Puts them in a different...
I think that the minutes there reflect the rationale for them wanting the extension.
Well, the first one was because they didn't have a full board, and the planning board wanted to have a full board.
I believe there's more than that on there. I believe the attorney for the applicant.
Okay. The planning board will ask what has been done in the 6 months, and the answer will be not much, Mr. Sweeney said, and the reason is because of the economy. Mr. Sweeney told the planning board they will have to deal with applications that have preliminary approvals, but that no one wants to move on final approval because it has a drop dead date of 1 year.
So he gave it to you.
So here's what I read into this. They've not done anything. They're not going to do anything. We give them a 9-month extension. Now, the cricket fraud would be very well an item that they need to deal with. Okay? But that has nothing to do with this extension as far as I'm concerned. Am I reading this wrong? I mean, I I'd like to see builders and applicants be successful and all that as well. But when we exempted, with this local law number 4, when we passed that, it was with a distinct purpose of trying to reach out with people who had done a lot already and were in the process, and to be fair.
So it does, talk on the 820, it talks a little bit further about this. I think maybe you can get kind of an idea of what's going on. Ms. Cleva asked what the applicant has done since the last extension was granted. Mr. Sweeney said not much can be done in the current economic environment. She asked what the applicant will do between now and January, so that will be this January now, and Mr. Sweeney answered that they will tread water. He said he plans to go to the town board to argue that it makes little sense to try to reach a benchmark that forces you into a position of developing the property in one way or another in this economic environment. So it kind of gives me the flavor that that's what they're going to do. They're going to try and tread water. So
They'll be here over and over and over again.
Yeah, and the question becomes, when it's philosophically, you won't allow any applicant to tread water, knowing that you're protecting them on the existing zoning as opposed to any future zoning.
right.
You know, if you roll it back in 2004, or in the last couple of years when we were doing the zoning, any exemptions would have protected those people, just like our exemptions in this instance. So, in that sense, well, again, I now it's to the village. What the hell's the name of that project where, out towards Everett Road, you know, all the village houses? Or 207, you've seen Harness Estates. If you remember, I couldn't think. If you remember, Harness Estates was approved 20 years, 30 years ago, and sent in through litigation that they were protected, and suddenly 30 years later, lots of things changed. And I don't know if that project, the way it's configured, would be approved today, even by the village. So there's something to be said with, good faith and moving it along, and, that's your major concern.
That's one that I was talking about when we first started this process, and George asked, what are we going to see in the next 20 minutes? This is the one where I looked and nothing had occurred, and then those two statements saying, we're not going to do anything, and you know what?
That could go on.
Maybe we shouldn't do anything. Okay, let me try this again. I'll go on record saying, I don't think we ought to give an extension to this one.
Okay.
I'm just asking, so we're gonna put it on the, for Thursday night.
I have
No.
My 2 cents. I have to ask the council. I mean, we have granted extensions to the other ones that are in the same type of basket. If we now just say, well, these people really aren't doing the due diligence, and we're not going to grant an extension, are we legally, are we kind of covered?
Yeah, you probably.
It is what it is.
What was in his court?
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go with 9 months with them as well. So on Thursday. Yeah, 3 nines in a year. Okay, so on Thursday night, how am I?
All right.
Okay, so that takes us down to...
Number, wait a minute, there's no number 8, takes us to 9, because there's no
That's
number 8.
okay, no problem, we'll fix that. Number 9, we are not going to do that tonight.
We got a communication in today.
It was way too late for us
I don't know
to...
if you fellows received.
No, we've not.
Oh, okay.
So I've not seen the communication from our engineer responding to our request to give us some input into this one. So we can either do this Thursday or we can do it at the next work session.
Work session.
What's everybody want to do, a work session or?
I like doing these things, my thing, I like doing these things at work sessions, because that's what a work session is all about. We should have all the material and so forth. So I like to do anything fast at a town board meeting on
It's
Thursday.
probably wise, it takes one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next work session.
That's for Timber Trail?
Yeah. Okay. The next one is, we have a request from Beezer Homes to release the road bond for Big Oaks Drive. And you'll see in your package that, so Dennis, can you help us with this one?
Yeah, Beezer Homes is a project in town of Warwick, Village of Florida. there's about a 300 to 400 foot section of the road which has been dedicated to Village Florida, which is Village Florida presently maintained, which is located in the town of Goshen. That piece should actually be conveyed to the Village Florida. But because